In the beginning, when the world was still young and the echoes of Eden lingered in the hearts of the first humans, in a world fresh from creation, there were two brothers. Their names were Cain and Abel. They were the sons of Adam and Eve, the first humans ever made. They lived in a world full of beauty, but also full of choices. Choices that would define their lives forever. Cain, the older brother, was a farmer. He grew crops, grains, vegetables, all kinds of things from the earth. Abel, his younger brother, was a shepherd. He took care of his flock of sheep, watching over them as they grazed peacefully on the hillsides. One day, Cain and Abel decided to bring gifts to God. It was a tradition, a way to honor him. Cain gathered some of the crops he had grown and offered them to God. Abel, on the other hand, brought the best lamb from his flock, a perfect, spotless lamb, as his offering. God looked at Abel's offering and was pleased. It was a gift of love, a sacrifice that showed Abel's heart was fully devoted to God. But when he looked at Cain's gift, he didn't smile. Cain had given only a portion of what he had, and not the best. His heart wasn't in it. Cain didn't understand. He worked hard on his crops. Why wasn't his offering accepted? His heart began to fill with anger and jealousy. Why did God favor Abel's gift and not his? Cain's anger grew. Instead of looking within and asking God what was wrong, Cain let his jealousy fester. He began to distance himself from his brother. One day, out in the fields, Cain called Abel over, and they walked together. Cain's heart was heavy with thoughts of revenge, and the silence between the brothers grew darker. Cain said to Abel, "Let's go out to the field." And there, in the quiet of the field, Cain did something terrible. He attacked Abel in his anger, and he killed him. In that moment, Cain's jealousy and anger had destroyed everything. He had made a choice that would change everything. God called to Cain, "Where is your brother Abel?" Cain answered, "I don't know. Am I my brother's keeper?" But God knew. God always knows. God told Cain, "What have you done? Your brother's blood is crying out from the ground. Because of your sin, the ground will no longer yield good crops for you. You will wander the earth, and it will be hard for you." Cain was filled with fear and regret. He had taken the life of his own brother, and now he would face the consequences. He had made a choice, and that choice had led to a path of sorrow. But even in the darkness of his sin, God showed Cain mercy. He marked him with a sign, saying, "No one will kill you, for I will protect you." Cain left the presence of God and wandered away. His life would never be the same. He had made a choice that would haunt him forever. And so the story of Cain and Abel reminds us of the power of choices. Cain chose anger, jealousy, and violence. Abel chose to honor God with his best. One decision led to life and peace, the other led to sorrow and regret. We all face choices, big and small. Let us remember this story. Let us choose kindness, love, and honesty. And let us always offer our best to God, just as Abel did. Because in the end, the heart behind our choices is what matters most. Lesson summary: anger and jealousy can lead to destructive choices. God desires our best, and He sees the heart behind our actions. Even when we make wrong choices, God offers mercy and a chance to turn back. We should always strive to choose love, kindness, and honesty in our lives.